Hey guys, blessing here, and how are you all doing? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're watching me from. This is going to be like an educational video to educate the one who needs it the most. Unfortunately, that one is the mother of the child this video pertains to. Welcome back, and I want to ask you if you are here already to go ahead and share the video. I hope everybody's fine. I hope our Monday has been good and productive. So, you guys heard the breaking news last week, thereabout, that June would be going to school today for the first time. Well, this week. That's what the news said, this week. So I haven't cross-checked. I do not know if June really went to school. For those of you who follow Korobid's live videos, can you tell if June was prepared for school today before we get into the video? Chuk, 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 chuk. Don't tell me I'm streaming on the wrong God blessing. I think am I streaming on the wrong page? Oh. Let me see. I just saw the comment, that automatic comment that I always have on the Excel page. I just see it pop up now. And I'm like, why Excel? Let me see. Yes, I think I'm streaming. What's that sound? I think I'm streaming on the Excel page. Okay, then we're gonna keep it cool today. We are not going to analyze too much. We're just gonna, I think that's why I chose for this page. Okay, if that's the case, let me share to the main page. I think because I prepared this video in the afternoon, so I think my train of thought was, okay, since it's going to be an educational video, sort of, we should do it on the Excel page. And I think that's what just happened. But now I would have honestly preferred for it to be on the analyst page. Anyways, I just shared it there. No problem. It's been a while here anyway, so it's all good. It's all good. I'm gonna do, what's her name, Frida's video tomorrow, and I'll post it on the analyst page. And I am also going to analyze Nancy Ume's video where she was talking nonsense about the pots that she sells. I'll see how that goes, if I'm still interested in it or not. But I'll finish off the videos that I have planned already before I go into her video, if at all I find it important. She's just talking baloney. So, anyways, we'll see. I'm feeling a bit sleepy, as you guys maybe can hear. Baby is here. Baby doesn't want to sleep. Like, I don't know what's wrong with this, but he's here on the couch with me. So I'm just going to finish off this video and go to bed. Today has been a bit of a long week, but it's all good. Let me see who is here before we start. Someone says school was closed today. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Okay. Hi, Mariam. So welcome to all of you. Okay, Kara is the first one to comment. Welcome to you, Shaila. I see you, Mariam. Okay, Gloria. Oh, okay, Sylvia. Hello. Thanks for tagging Nita. She would love it. Marge. Hi, Vicky. She said school was closed today. Somehow she never knows when school is closed. Schools normally give notice on closing days. Okay. So, okay. Oh, Kara, today you're first. You're first here. That's nice. This baby. I don't know what his problem is. Anyway, so I'm here since Nancy Umeh has declared half of the world to be illiterate. I'm here to educate Nancy Umeh's younger sister. Nancy Umeh, you have an illiterate girl in your home, in your family that needs education, at least about something that really, really is important to her children's future. And she lacks that bit of education. She is illiterate when it comes to this stuff, and she needs education. If you're always shouting about, oh, this one is illiterate, that one is illiterate, and you cannot even identify an illiterate within your family, it's quite unfortunate that your sister doesn't even know the educational system in the USA. And look, that is not even the problem, because I can imagine that people who don't have kids don't know. People who don't live in the US, who are maybe not really Americans, who have not gone to school in the US, it's possible they don't know. But the moment you have children of school going age, or you have a child that is ready to get into the school system or schooling system, you want to research, you want to ask questions, you want to understand how it works, you want to know what is what and at what age, and you're not waiting till the last moment or last minute to go and start finding how you're going to register your child, your precious child. And you're also not going to be depending on viewers on Facebook to help you determine the future of your child. This, what kind of school she should put her child. And they were advising her, oh, you need to go to charter school. And she was like, charter school? What's that? And she was talking about was mixed, not traditional, transitional. She was mixing it all up together. She had no clue what she was talking about. She had no idea what she even need. You go to your audience to ask a question when you don't even understand the problem. You have no idea what June needed or what kind of school she would be ready to get into, but you're asking your audience, yeah, I want to get her to transitional. There is no way she qualifies for transitional at this stage. But we're going to get into that part very soon. We just want to listen to her. It's a 5-minute clip that I'm going to play from what she did on YouTube in July. So we're going to put everything again back into perspective, because this girl came out last week and said that Justin hadn't paid school fees for 3 months. But just 2 months ago in July, she did this video in which she announced that June had just graduated from preschool in July. So how can you then say 2 months later, being September, your ex hasn't been paying school fees for 3 months? Like, they didn't have summer vacation at school, because normally when a child goes to school, they have summer vacation, unless it's daycare. When it's daycare, you can also use the whole year, actually. You can go during summer vacations and whatnot. But normal school, you go on summer break. So, anyways, I'm just gonna let us, before we go there, let me show you guys. But I'm gonna let us listen to. Oh, I was watching her. I was just feeling sorry for the children that have to be in her care, and I'm just clearly understanding. You guys, I've always said that I don't support for children to be separated from their mom. I've always said it. But looking at her, I can tell that right now, I haven't watched that YouTube video. 100% she needs Justin. She cannot take care of those children by herself. She's clueless. She behaves like a child. So, how can you put children in the care of a child? Like, not only that she behaves like a child, but she doesn't even put the things that are paramount in the lives of those children first. It's like anything that concerns the children is secondary. Her life comes first. anything that concerns her is more important than. Anyway, I'm gonna let you guys listen to just what I'm gonna play for you, and you're gonna feel sorry for those children. You're gonna feel sorry for them, and you're gonna realize that those idiots who are trying their best to cut Justin out of the picture, they are going to be doing those children a disservice, because Cora Obidi cannot do it. She needs Justin Dean. When Justin Dean sat there in that video filling out those forms, he knew exactly which forms he had to fill out. He knew what school his daughter had to be registered into. And he might not have known it from TV. He might have actually gone to Google to check, okay, where does my child have to go? What do I have to do? He read whatever he had to read, maybe did research on the schooling system and understood. And of course, I do understand he's also American and he maybe has that prior knowledge about it. But for you to see that he could just handle business without dramatizing nothing online, being able to handle the care of your children, that is what makes you a parent. But if you come on social media, you're clueless. You have no idea where to go, what to do. I'm like, are you really responsible for these children? Can you be responsible for them? Can you take care of them? Can people entrust them fully in your hands? The answer is no. And it's a shame. It's unfortunate that there's so much information. Yeah, babe. There's so much information online, and this girl either doesn't want to use information or she just doesn't understand anything. Her head is just so dull, or she just wants to use everything for content. Oh, I didn't even. Oh, I was supposed to go live on Insta, but I didn't remember to click live. But anyways, let's get right into it. This is just it's quite pathetic. Like, oh my god. The child is over 4 years old, and you oh gosh, you guys, you're gonna listen to a supposed mother. I can't find what I'm looking for. Oh yeah, I found it now. You're gonna listen to a supposed mother, and you're going to be like, so this is the video we're gonna listen to. She did it on YouTube on the 10th of July. And then she was saying that June had graduated from preschool. So which school was Justin Dean not paying for that she talked about last week, if she already graduated from preschool in July? So did she register June for another school? I haven't been watching her videos. I don't know, but you guys, maybe you've seen one or two things. After this video, was June still going to school, or was June still going somewhere? Was June maybe still going to daycare after this video? Because she was talking about Justin not having paid for 3 months. But if June graduated by July or before July, then it's not even up to 3 months yet. So what is she talking about? Oh, the kid almost got expelled because he hasn't been paying for 3 months. It's not even up to 3 months. It's just 2 months ago she made this video. Like, when is this girl, this child, going to stop lying or even exaggerating? There might be a little bit of truth in what she says, but she's going to make it so big just to make that other person look bad. Just like saying 4 days postpartum. Someone was arguing with me on my page today saying, oh, it really doesn't matter how long, whether 4 days. I said, no, it matters. If it didn't matter, she would have said, oh, he left me 30 days postpartum. But she knows that it matters. That's why she said 4 days, because that would sound really bad. And why say 4 days? Why lie? That's the whole point. And they are saying, and the person is saying, oh, but we were not there. None of us was there, and it's not our business. We were not there, but at least we saw things on Facebook. And also, whatever she says might not be our business, but at least we can tell that she's trying to use her words to destroy another person. Doesn't that do something to your spirit? As a person, doesn't that do something as a human being? You want to argue on my page and you don't see what she's doing. You can say it's not our business. How about the person she's destroying? Okay, I'm going to pick this call before we continue. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Blossom. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you too?
I'm good. Yeah, I want to explain to you a little bit. I live in America.
Okay.
They're supposed to have applied for June. June is 4 years in the, right now. So they like what Justin did. Now June's supposed to start pre-K here because they started this September. But I think and the daycare June goes. I think is a private. The private, even when they vacate, you still have to pay. The private school here, even if the kids vacate for 3 months from July to September, you still have to pay.
Yeah.
So I think that payment maybe she is talking about or something. And now June's supposed to start pre-K. That one they go at 9 and close at maybe 3 or 4 or something. Sometimes they even do after school. But she wants a private school and blah blah. The last time she was saying the kids will go to. So if you want the kids to go to private school, you have to pay. Justin do not have to pay for the private school because we have a pre-K, and when she's 5 years old, she will start a regular school. But now she's 4, she's supposed to start pre-K. That one they go at first they did it like 4 or 5 hours. You pick them up at 2 o'clock, but now they have reduced the time a little bit. So I think that's what Justin filled out the form the last time.
For pre-K, right?
Yeah, for pre-K. June is 4. She's supposed to start pre-K.
Yeah.
And it's free.
Yeah.
And that is free.
Yeah. So the
but
part. Yeah, I was going to ask you. You said the payment that she probably was talking about something. What would that payment be about?
That payment is even when they vacate, when they get a break, you still have to pay because they have to pay. They still pay the teachers. Private school here, that's how they do. Even if the kids vacate, you still have to pay. So I think from that July to September is the one maybe she is talking about that Jessie didn't pay half of it. Because if that was if it's the regulars which was still going, they would even the 1 month they will remind you that you haven't paid. You overdue. They only wait till 3 months before they tell you.
Okay, but was it so? What school was that? Was it pre-K that June was going to the 3 months non?
No, that one is maybe it's a daycare.
Okay.
I don't know the school name. It's a daycare.
Yeah.
It's like here when the kids are 1, 2, 3, you can take them to that daycare. It's private. You have to pay.
Okay, that's correct. Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so
yes.
much.
All right. Good night. Okay. Well, that's true. For daycare, yes, you have to continue to pay. I don't know about private schools, but for public schools, they are free. So, anyways, let's listen to her video, and that's what we're going to talk about. And after listening to her video, we're going to educate her because even from her title, the title of the video she did, look at how clueless she looks. Like, this is a shame. This is something you can just watch and listen to, and you feel like crying. Like, how can, oh gosh, I don't even want to go there. She wrote transition pre-K. It's either a transitional kindergarten or a pre-kindergarten. There is nothing like transition pre-K. So she's mixing two things together. She doesn't even know the kind of school her child needs to go to. And she's coming online to do a video of, and I think she did this video. I don't want to be too sure when I say I think, because I couldn't find Justin's video. I think she did this video after Justin did his video filling out forms. You guys remember the video Justin did? If you guys can find the link, send it to me. Where Justin sat down saying, oh, my child is going to a public school, it's free, and I'm filling out forms and whatnot. I think it was after Justin's video that she did this video. But I don't want to be too sure, like I said. That's why I'm saying I think. And then she ran out, did this video, and she's talking about transition pre-K. So, okay, let me just play her video. Then you understand what I mean. Okay. Let's turn off
School.
Okay.
Carrying out school options for June is just crazy. I'm actually in the middle of looking for a school for June, and
How can you be looking for schools for June in July? You're looking for when school is going to start in September. Usually people start like months or even a year before the child starts school. They start to look for, and maybe registration, you can register maybe months before, but not 2 months. Anyways, anything is possible, especially when they don't have waiting lists. But you can never be sure there wouldn't be waiting lists. But anyways, just listen to the drama. And another thing, I asked the question, did June continue to go to school after this video? Did she find a school for June? Because that was her purpose of doing this video. She was in search of a school for June.
I wanted to ask guys, I mean, for my American followers, what happens when your child is not born from January to April and you want to go into transition preschool, like TK, transition kindergarten? What happens? Because I'm getting a lot of literal pushback.
So she's talking about trying to get her child into transitional kindergarten and she's getting pushbacks. But your 4-year-old child in 2023 cannot go to transitional kindergarten. So you were asking the wrong questions at the wrong time. So you're so clueless. You're trying to get your child into school. It's just like you want to put your 7-year-old in a secondary school when the child hasn't even gone through primary school and completed primary school. You're now asking, oh, which secondary schools should we, like, come on, you're such a disgrace to motherhood. Honestly. Let me just continue to play.
A very strong pushback with getting June in preschool because she was born in June, and they said the government doesn't do anything. The government doesn't do anything for people born after that. The baby has to be born between September and April. So all the kids born from June till freaking January cannot go to transition preschool. They just stay at home and go into preschool. And go into transition kindergarten. They just stay at home and go into kindergarten. How is this possible?
Does anyone even understand her question? She doesn't even know her question. She doesn't know the question to ask. She sat there behaving like, oh, I'm trying to get my child into school. Why not first research what your child needs, where your child needs to go before you start making drama on Facebook? And Facebook is not even the right place to be getting such crucial information, such fundamental for the basis of your child's education. You have the so-called early mom who is an educator that you could have asked for guidance. You have your big-mouthed oversabi sister who claims she is the most educated and literate person. You have your brain cells. If they are working, you can go to Google and do proper research. But you came online clueless, asking what has nothing to do with what your child needs. So now let's go a bit into the theory. She's asking, she wants her child to go to transitional kindergarten. Like I said, I don't live in America, but thank God for Google. If you are a very concerned parent, you'd take your time. Even if it means not going live the whole day, you sit from morning till night. You will be on Google, you do your research, you make phone calls to schools. Please explain this and that to me. I didn't need the whole day to even find out this thing that I'm going to show you guys. 30 minutes of my time, an hour of my time. I got all the information that I needed. How much more the mother of the child that it concerns? Live video has become more important in Korobidi's life than her child's education. Thank you, Val. So I'm just going to get right into it so that we don't dwell too much. Now, she was mixing preschool, transitional, pre, just talking all everything together. Now, so I asked Google the difference between preschool and pre-kindergarten. So preschool is different from pre-kindergarten, and pre-kindergarten is different from transitional kindergarten. Anyways, the key difference is the age of the children attended. In preschool, the students are between 2 and 4 years old. Children in pre-kindergarten, however, are around 4 or 5 years old. This is because pre-kindergarten is meant to take place the year before kindergarten to prepare children for the social and academic challenges ahead. So, in simple terms, when you're between 2 and 4, you go to preschool. So that is just to prepare you to go to any school at all. And then when you clock like 4 or 5 years old, you go to pre-kindergarten. And that pre-kindergarten prepares you to go to kindergarten. And kindergarten starts around the age of 5. It's as simple as that. And now Korobidi did this video and she said that June had just graduated preschool. And preschool is where you go between 2 and 4, right? She said she just graduated preschool. Preschool is where you go between 2 and 4. So June was already 4 when she was doing this video in July. Well, or June would clock 4 in July when she did this video. Meaning June would have to go to pre-kindergarten to prepare her for the proper kindergarten. Nothing to do with transitional here. Nothing to do with transitional. Just she has to go to kindergarten when she clocks 5. But now she's 4. She would go to preschool to prepare her for kindergarten. So simple. Okay, I think I'm going to continue to play the video before I move on to the next part of the theory. So this is something a mother, gosh, I feel bad for the children. Really, I'm like, oh my God. You guys just continue to listen.
And I'm not understanding it. I'm not understanding it. How is it possible? Because June, she just graduated preschool. I'm trying to figure out how she can go into transition kindergarten, which is TK.
So when someone graduates from preschool at 4 years old, the next stage should be pre-kindergarten until they are 5. And then when they are 5, they can get into kindergarten. Let me take a call. Hello? Hello? Yes. Cora is just a drama queen. Sometimes she's like so ignorant. She has lived in America for almost 5 years or 6 years now. But she's so ignorant. Every time she wants to do everything to create content. Like yesterday, she came saying Athena earring has been removed or blah, blah, blah. Instead of asking her father, why did you even take? She came on live and told the viewers, and now they are insulting Justin. Every time she wants to create drama where there is none. This pre-K she's talking about, June was 4 in June, so automatically she's supposed to have started the pre-K on September. Is the case who is after September, they will before the one she was talking about that they can't be in transition. Because at that time, they are still 3 years old. After September, October, November, December, those kids are the one who has to apply for the next year one. But June was 4 on June. So she's supposed to have started, they're supposed to have filled out the form in March. February, March is the time you have to fill out the form for the pre-K. So in September, they're supposed to be, June will be 4, so this September, June's supposed to have started the pre-K. The free pre-K. That's what they're supposed to have done. The school, they start the registration at February, March. I think January, February, March, they start the registration. So June is 4 in this before September. So she can't come and say that June
supposed to be wasn't able to do the transition or the blood. In the case who is not for after September.
The transitional actually is the one that it's actually for the children that are 5, but they were not 5 early enough to start kindergarten. So they are 5 after the 2nd of September instead of before the school starts in September, right? So when they see that, okay, you're going to be late to register, you can do transitional. That's what it's meant for. But we are going to get into the theory of it. But what I'm just trying to point out here is that she had no business with transitional. Her child just had to go to pre-K.
Because every time she wants to create content for people to talk about it, and so, instead of like you are saying, doing the inquiry on Google or something to know what is supposed, she's supposed to come and put it out there very rubbishly, like she doesn't have a clue or anything. We all didn't know something, but when you come here, you learn from everything. When you give birth, you learn a lot. But every time she wants to come and tell the viewers, and the viewers will start bashing and doing that. You took your kids to their father. The earring is lost. Why don't you ask Justin? Justin, why have you taken up Athena's earring? You didn't ask. Straight to social media and tell your viewers. And now go see how they are bashing this man for like he's a bad man or something. That's not nice. She's purposely do something and let people go attack this man every day. And it's becoming annoying.
Wow. And they have an app where they communicate with each other. So she's just being dramatic. I don't know how people don't get tired of drama. Like, oh my God. How do you have energy?
Every time you want to come and play victim, and because she has seen that everybody is saying Jesse is the good father and she doesn't like that. So she wants to put out the bad, same bad thing so that people will see that, oh, Justin is a bad father, she doesn't pay school fees, she doesn't do this. No, we see everything going on. You can't change our mind. Only the dumb people who listen to you like they don't have a life. They will follow you in everything you do. By me sitting back here, we see everything you are doing.
Wow. Okay, thank you. Thank you again. All right. Okay, let's continue. All right. Should we go a bit into the theory before we continue to listen to her? Okay, what is transitional kindergarten? You know, I just mentioned that she actually had no business talking about transitional, that she should have just focused on, okay, oh, my child just graduated preschool. Now she has to start pre-kindergarten to prepare her for kindergarten that she has to start at the age of 5, right? Now, what is transitional kindergarten or TK? Is it mandatory? TK is often described as a stepping stone between preschool and kindergarten, which is now more academically rigorous than it once was. Both TK and kindergarten are optional. Children are only required to attend school in California once they turn 6. Until that age, it is up to parents to decide whether to enroll their children in kindergarten or preschool or keep them at home. However, in recent years, okay, let me see the next one. Okay, who is eligible? This is the interesting part. Who is eligible for transitional kindergarten in California? So I do understand that sometimes when we do these videos, many people say, oh, where I live, it's this way, where I live, it's that way. Yes, in different places, there are different rules, but I really focused on how things are in California because that is the one that really affects the subject matter. In the year 2023-2024 school year, so this year, California children will be eligible for TK if they turn 5 between September 2nd and April 2nd. So if you are going to be 5 years old between this year, September 2nd, and next year, April 2nd, then you can start TK. You can start transitional. But we know that June is not going to be 5 between this month and April. She's going to be 5 in July. June was born in July, actually. When you hear her name, June, you'd think she was born in June. I believe she was born in July. So she doesn't qualify for transitional. However, in 2024, 2025, so next school year, children will be eligible if they turn 5 between September 2nd and June. So now they've changed it from April to June. Yeah, because they just brought a new law. They call it universal transitional or something like that. And they've expanded a lot. And then by 2025, all 4-year-olds will make the cut. Remember, now, as we speak, only 5-year-olds qualify for TK. But by 2025, 4-year-olds will also qualify. And that is the change that is coming. They've already started it. They are doing it in phases. But all children of 4 years old do not qualify right now. But as time progresses, they are going to start to qualify until in 2025, all 4-year-olds will qualify for TK. What is it? Now he wants to sleep. That's why he's making this sound. Finally. When he's doing like this, I don't even mind him. I'll be like, okay, you don't want to sleep? No problem. Jump around. You yourself, you come by yourself. Okay. Transitional kindergarten refers to the first year of a 2-year kindergarten program that uses a modified kindergarten curriculum that is developmentally and age appropriate. TK is expected to be fully phased in for all 4-year-old children by 2025-2026 statewide and at no cost to families. Okay, that's what I just said. And then so this school year brings another shift to TK in California. Beginning next school year, transitional kindergarten will expand to include students who have their 5th birthday between September and April. So you can just see that things are going to change. But for now, this baby that we're talking about doesn't qualify for TK. That's the main message here. This year, 2023-2024, this school year, you can only qualify for TK if your child is going to be 5 between this month and next year, April. It's as simple as that. So if your baby's birthday falls outside that bracket, your baby doesn't qualify for TK this year. So if she cannot understand this and she was on social media looking for, oh my God, you guys should help me, I want to get my child into TK and I'm receiving pushbacks, you're a useless woman, honestly. Because I don't know how you think social media will help you with something that concerns your child that you cannot even help your own child. Okay, I'm going to continue to play.
And I'm calling everyone. The reason why I got my house where I got it was because I wanted her to be in a very good school district. I'm calling them and they're telling me there's nothing they can do. Program right now. This one is apparently.
She said the reason she got her house where she got it is because she wanted her child to be in a very good school district. Meaning she already surveyed the environment or the neighborhood and she told herself, okay, I'm going to get my house here because this has a very good school district, right? Well, I'm getting a call. Hello.
Hello.
Good evening.
Hi, good evening. I just wanted to say something. If Carter was concerned about June and school, I'm sure that California has a Department of Education where you could enter and ask information instead of coming on social media asking people. You go to the right sources to get the information that you are looking for the concern of your child. Because there is, like, I know, like, different states have information sessions they have where kids, like, if you have kids who are just coming into the whole school system and the whole everything, there's information sessions. They could tell you, oh, you know, you live in this district, here's what we have for this district. You could visit that district, you could visit that one. So So from the minute she got the house there, and she knows that she was going to put June into, she bought the house because she wanted to be in a good school district for June. Then she should have walked in to the Department of Education and asked them, hey, I'm living in this county or this town or whatever, and I need to figure out how school for my daughter who's going to be almost 4, what there is for pre-K options, if I have to find a private school just for a year to just put her in until kindergarten. Like, this information are free. If she don't want to Google it, the same way she takes her time going to the court for Justin, then she could walk to the education department and ask for these kinds of resourceful information. It doesn't kill. It doesn't kill to go find out information. And then too, if she was friendly to people around her neighborhood, then you run into, I don't understand how Cora don't run into other parents to like chit chat or have a play date. Get June out of the house, have a play date with somebody else's child. It's like you just took this child, put her in a daycare from 8 o'clock in the morning till whatever time you want to go pick her up. Yes, she's socializing, but at the same time, no child needs to be in a daycare so long when the mom is at home, the parents at home, and then you have a nanny. So it's like if Cora had that understanding, like, you like have a solid, like some kind of one-on-one with Justin and say, you know what? Let's try to save that money, and I'm going to try to educate June at home, and you do likewise on your part. Like, you cannot come to a solid agreement, and you could save that money, okay, and put it into something else for your child. He's not withdrawing your child from an education when he don't pay daycare. It's like it's your option of putting her in daycare. It was your option. In all the divorce thing that was happening, you moved over. I don't know if Cora consulted with Justin where he's gonna put June, where she's gonna put June in that school that she was put in. You choose to put her. You choose to be bitter. So don't blame him for some of your wrongdoings. And the nonsense she said, a housekeeper told her, don't put June in no public school in California. This is a lie. California has great public schools, depending on the county you live, okay? Because that's what people pay taxes for. They put it into the education in the district, and you're living in a high-end area, so obviously that school district should be a good one. Because if it wasn't a good one, she would not move there. And both of y'all made the choice, that he's going to go to a good area for his children, and you did likewise. So why are you saying, LA school system is the worst school system? Like, come on. If you want to send your kids to private school, that's on you. But don't try to bash the education system in LA and say, one person told you never put your child in daycare and you run with it. No, that's not good. There are good school systems. And not because there is the district is a good one, but you as a parent need to feed yourself into your child's education. The teachers and the schools they do what they can, but you also as a parent have to do too for your child to be successful.
Right.
But she needs to stop with this nonsense. It's getting disgusting. Like, come on, everything happened you need to put on social media just for your cult people to go behind this man. Like, when are they gonna ever stop? It's like they're waiting for you, Lola, and whoever to stop for them to stop. Like, you guys are not doing anything to them. So why are you waiting for the people who are trying to give Cora some sense, and you guys on the other end are destroying Cora, and Cora is listening to you guys more than she's listening to people who are giving her some sense to put in her head. These people are going to bring her down to her bottomless pit. She needs to sit down and think of what she's doing. But you know what? When people are angry and doing things out of anger, they will do everything and it will just come back to haunt them. Just sit down for a minute. Like, don't you speak to yourself and say, you know what? I need to come to a common ground with this man for the welfare and benefit of my children. Like, when are you ever gonna grow up to that point? When is she gonna grow up to that point? And then you have a sister who's happily with her husband, and she's the one turning your head upside down, inside in. Like, stop it. It's disgusting. It's just too much on this social media. That's not what Mark Zuckerberg put social media for.
She's not even ashamed of herself. Every single day she comes with a new drama. People are looking at her. It's embarrassing. Like, oh my God.
It's embarrassing. And then second of all, if you knew that you want to put June into a school, these things are done a year before, year prior. You don't get into school now for now. So you knew that June, because she even said on her live, when she did the field trip with the kids, that June had outgrown the school. So if she outgrew the school, why is she still going there? Just to play with kids younger than her? What is that supposed to benefit her?
All right, thank you very much. Yes. Okay, so we are going to continue to listen. Clueless mother of 2 children.
Supposed to be a government funded program.
Okay.
This one is apparently supposed to be a government funded program, good for you and everything. But it is from 7:30 to 2 p.m., which is not really a lot of time. And I know that that's not a lot of time. And also,
I know that's not a lot of time. She just wants the child to be out of the house for as long as possible. I don't know what is a lot of time for her. It's not like daycare. Look, daycare, like my baby goes to daycare. We can keep him there for 10 hours if we pay for it. But when it comes to school, my bigger son goes to school, and those are the hours for a normal primary school. So when you're thinking that's not a lot of time, from 7 to 2, people who go to primary school, that's how long they stay. How much more a baby? How many hours do you want your baby to be out of the house? Doing what? What is she learning? Oh God, I do not understand. Anyways, so you'd be wondering what the purpose of the child going to school would be. Oh, I was getting a call. Oh my God. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah. Hello, good evening.
Hello, please, can I make a brief what did you call it?
Contribution.
Contribution. Because the video you are playing, please help your help the people to tell us the date of that video. That date is very critical.
On the 10th of July, 2023.
God bless you. Now, are people ready for facts?
I am always ready for facts.
Please, I'm begging all the women across the world. We are all mothers. Whether you have children or whether it is your neighbor's children, we are all mothers. Please, if you have a good man, do everything you can to keep that good man. Because if any woman behave like Korah, there's no way they can be happy. I'm telling you, you see this video Korah did in July. That was the time she was aware that her ex-husband is applying for pre-K, which is free and she knows the time. Different schools were sent to her. She was perusing it, but one thing she wasn't happy about is the time the pre-K is going to close. And that is the video you are playing. Listen to that video very well. She was mourning about the time June is going to finish pre-K. She was aware in July that her ex is searching and applying to get June into pre-K, because you cannot wait till September. You cannot wait till August before you do the application. So Justin has been looking, and guess what? Every communication was sent to Cora, and she knows it. So the notion of private school that Cora is saying on social media is a bloody lie. Cora never had any intention of sending you to a private school, private pre-K. No. Where June is at the moment is daycare. Where she was from the age of 3, it was Cora who put her there. Because this pre-K application, the mother consent was taken. The application form had the mother consent, so she was aware. The application for pre-K, she was aware. Dating back to July. So she came online to do the content in order to start preparing people's mind, because she knows already what she was going to do. She wanted to make people get upset with Justin for not spending money for private. June is going to be finishing school too early, because she doesn't want June to come home at least before 6 o'clock, because of all the content she's doing at home and all that kind of stuff. Now, presently, June starts daycare from 8 o'clock to 6 p.m. Now, look at those hours. Now, when June starts pre-K this week, June is going to finish 3:30, maximum 4 o'clock. So she wasn't happy when she saw all the pre-K school that Justin intended to apply for. She wasn't happy about the closing time. And that is the video you are playing here. That is what I call. You see that video you are playing? If you listen to it properly, you will see that she was expressing what she wasn't happy about, which is the time the pre-K is going to finish. So she was aware, and she gave her consent. You understand? Because there's no way Justin is going to submit the application for pre-K without the mother's consent. Because don't forget, it is 50-50. The children doesn't leave the whole 24/7 every single day of the month at the father's house, and they don't live 24/7 every single day at the mother's house. So anytime the situation arises, the time the children spend with Cora, it is Cora's responsibility to take the children to school. And because of safeguarding rules, the names of the people who needs to come and collect the children have to be in the application, and then they will put the names of authorized people to pick up the children on the system. It is for safeguarding reasons. All schools in the diaspora we have that. So since July, Cora was aware. She agreed. She gave her consent. So you see all this drama she's doing on social media now. It is unfortunate. It is for creating content. It is to trigger all those vulnerable women against her ex-husband. It was triggered by seeing all those women at Justice house. She couldn't take it because she knew what she has lost. She can see the video of the way what she used to enjoy, the attention she used to enjoy, and she assumed that one or some of those ladies at Justice house, we want to go for justice. She's afraid to lose justice forever, but it's too late because she's the one who applied for who filed for the divorce. She's the one who left a matrimonial home, not that Justin threw her out. She chose to leave a matrimonial home. So I'm appealing to all women out there. This woman is using you just like she used her ex-husband. This woman is emotionally abusing you by coming on social media to lie to you. Even though she communicates with her ex-husband, they have parental act. There's no way Justin will apply for a pre-K without a consent. So since July, she knew. She gave consent. So please, that video you are playing, that was when all that discussion was happening, and she knew it. We are now in September, and she's coming on social media to say, oh, I want my daughter to go to private school. Oh, this is the money for the school. And people assume that June has started school. June is starting school this week, and it's a pre-K. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So the application, everything, the discussion, the consent was taken from Cora since July. Just around the time June graduated from daycare. And Athena, I can assure everybody, you see, this is why women have to be careful. When you have a good man who is helping you, who you know never give you any trouble, if you come on social media, making lies, trying to destroy him on social media, using strangers to destroy him on social media, guess what will happen? You are teaching that man all the loopholes. You are helping him to get stronger, to know more about you that he never knew before. So that means that man is going to now overprotect himself so that he doesn't fall into the same trap. For example, Cora didn't take consent from Justin before she put June in daycare. The daycare was private and it was expensive. Now she come on social media. If you look back on her page, you will see the video I'm talking about now. She came on social media. Oh, I'm the only one paying the children's June school fee, blah blah blah. So he bullied the man, and the man said, "Look, I have a retired nanny, a retired teacher who is a living nanny. I don't need to send June to daycare because the teacher at home will teach June." She started coming on social media. So the man said, okay, I will be paying my own part. And that is what was happening. But how can you continue paying daycare when the child has already graduated from daycare? Now, look at the holidays. If you calculate the holidays, there's no need for you to take the children to June to daycare. But she continued. Now look at the bill. She wants the man to pay for it. When you know that June, you agreed, you consented in July that June is going to pre-K. So people, women, please, I know some of you are divorced. I know some of you are single parents. I know some of you are happily married, but you feel sorry because Cora is a woman. But please stop allowing yourself to be emotionally abused. This is emotional abuse. Psychological abuse. Go and check it up on Google. This is a scam. A lot of you need your money. You need your mental health. You have real life issues. Every single time, don't allow this 32-year-old to continue to manipulate your mind, to incite you to do something bad, to think bad, to write bad about an innocent man. Justin is only 35 years old. This woman is using it to destroy an innocent man who is helping her. Do you guys know how many times Cora is supposed to pick up the children, but she will ask Justin to help, and Justin will help. Justin will make sure the children stays with him longer than a week. This man never gives Cora any problem. He doesn't. Cora is using you guys on social media to destroy an innocent man. Cora gave consent for a public school in July. We are now in when she's with Justin. Because Cora has taught Justin that, okay, this is how you manipulate, you blackmail me, and you continue going on social media to lie. Okay, this time around, when Atena is with you, it's up to you if you want to send Atena to daycare. But I have a living nanny who is a retired school teacher. I'm not going to send my Atena to daycare. And there's nothing according to law that Cora can do. You cannot force your ex to send a 1-year-old to daycare when the 1-year-old is with him. You see, now Cora has taught Justin how to close down all those manipulating holes that she created for him, all the traps that she created for him. Now the man has learned now from all this nonsense she's doing about this school. How can you agree to do something in July? You gave consent without the consent, because the school system, you have to be honest with them that this is a 50-50. You will put the mother's name, because the mother has to collect the children during the mother's week. The application has to have Cora's name there. And Cora's name as Social Security is still Dean. It's not Obidi. Cora consented. But all these women supporting Cora is making them sin in the eyes of God. And that is why Cora is not happy. And she will never enjoy that money with peace of mind, because you are destroying an innocent man that you have laid your chest on to get that money. What if one person is crazy enough to go and cut your head? You will spend the rest of your life in penitentiary. Go and research it. Because you think you are getting away with it, you are getting away with it, inciting people against your head. But one day, if something bad happens to that man, you will spend the rest of your life in penitentiary. America is where you live. You don't continue doing this, and you don't know who is monitoring you. The FBI may be monitoring you. You don't know when they are going to strike. If anything happens to that man, you will spend the rest of your life in penitentiary. Because all the evidences of your indictment is to the government already. You have been found guilty already. You know, Cora. Your family know. Your LMM know what happened in the court the last time. What is wrong with you? This is too much. God forbid if there's a crazy person who has been following Cora. If they go and hurt that man, Cora will. Oh my God. It's dangerous.
I don't.
Come on social media lying and lying.
But it is pathetic to know that, okay, divorce is over. The man dumped you. You filed just to save face. And then every other day, okay, this time it's earrings. Okay, the other day it was, oh, when you're in daddy's house, you don't brush your tongue properly. That's why your tongue, and stuff like that, just to make that man. Why are you doing it every single day? Every day it's another thing. He's not paying school fees. He's not doing.
Parental alienation. According to law, it is called parental alienation. And it is another offense. And they have, oh my God, Cora know that the CPS, the CFS, they have tons of evidence about parental alienation against her. This woman knows what happened to her in the last hearing in August. Why is she doing this again? How is she going to, look, I've never seen anything like this before. All for what? Everybody, every woman being out there, please. This woman come on social media lying and inciting you against her ex-husband. Her ex-husband is helping her. What is the evidence that you guys have that Justin took hearing off? Or, what is the evidence to show you? What happened? What did she say? Every time she says something, you guys will go and attack an innocent man. Meanwhile, Cora have already told you her own past. This woman is more wilder than all of you put together. She's just using all of you to make her money. She needs to make money. She's addicted to the camera. Addiction is an illness. And the way you women, you are destroying an innocent person believing everything Cora is doing. There's no way Justin can single-handedly submit an application for pre-K to any authority, any educational authority, without the consent of Cora. The video Blessing is playing now, it is the aftermath of that consent. Because she realized that, hold on a minute, all this information, all this school, none of them is more than the closing time is 3:30, 4 o'clock maximum. You have to pick up your child, and she doesn't want that. That is the video Blessing is sharing now. We are listening to now. She knew. She gave consent.
So it's quite funny and dramatic that after giving consent, you'd come on live saying, "Oh, I'm struggling to get my child into school, and I'm receiving."
It's lying. It's a lie. There's no way. If you are sharing custody with somebody, you have to take their permission when your child wants to enter pre-K. You have to. The form is very clear. The form is very clear. She gave the consent in July. That is why I called. Thank God that you played that video. I said, hold on a minute. I remember this time. She gave her consent, and then, but the only thing she wasn't happy about is the time the children are going to be closing from school. She doesn't want that. She wants a longer one. Please, if you continue, let me cut off. You will see that even she mentioned it, that she's not happy about the school is too short or something like that. But one thing I can guarantee everybody out there, please think about the children. Cora and Justin, they are adults. It is children. And that is why this man is doing his best to make sure that the children are his priority. He has suffered a lot. He has cost a lot of money, thousands of dollars. But he said he's not going to give up because those children, they deserve every best thing in life. They've been through a lot, and he's going to continue no matter how tired he is. They want to destroy him financially. The modest on his page, that is a promotion, collaboration work. But this man has the right to move on. One day he's going to get married. One day he's going to get married. But you won't see him showing a woman that is his girlfriend. He's going to make sure that everything is solidified before he even shows any picture or whatever. It's not stupid. So people should just calm down and stop allowing themselves to be emotionally blackmailed. A lot of, look at her, that one is divorced. She went through a hell and she's still doing the same negativity. So as some of our African people, it's a shame to women. We women are stronger than this. We are more intelligent than this. A 32-year-old will be coming on social media every day. Why do you guys stop? Why you guys stop? You start fighting each other, writing terrible thing against the ex-husband. Meanwhile, the truth is, the ex-husband is the one helping her. The ex-husband, and people should forget about this court filing nonsense she put. It's not going to work.
Okay. One thing I want to understand is, so she said June graduated preschool, and now she's filing that she wants Justin to pay half. Half of what?
Look, there's the issue of daycare. You see that daycare? Now, remember, there was we call it long-term holiday, where all children are expected to have holiday, to be with their parents, to travel, whatever, with their parents. Yeah? School closed. Now, because it's a daycare, the daycare still continue to open because it's private, but it is your choice. After the child graduates, why can't the child stay home? But you keep saying no. Even after graduation, June should continue daycare. You are going to, but it costs money. It costs money. And don't forget there's solicitor's fees. The man has been paying solicitor's fee because Cora doesn't want to learn about the protocol. She doesn't want to obey the law. She wants to breach all all the court orders. Look at, she's still doing it, showing the children on social media. Even though the court says categorically, children are not supposed to appear or be in your live stream. That means their voice shouldn't be in your live stream or part of your live stream. But you can hear June, you can still attend her and June sometime on her live stream. She's still doing it. Even after the last court date hearing, she's still doing it. So if they charge her for a more serious offense and they deport her and they took her children, then she'll come on social media and be blaming Justin. But Justin doesn't live with her. She has to start taking responsibility. But this woman appears not to give a damn about those children. She doesn't give a damn about losing those children. Because if you, as a mother, a judge is telling you that this is the order, 1, 2, 3, they itemize it for you, and you keep preaching it and preaching, that means you don't love your children. You don't want your children. That is the truth. People should just open their eyes. Because every single time this woman come on social media to exaggerate and lie in order to make more money and get more sympathy and get more stars, it is the children. It is the children that she's putting at risk. It is her ex-husband who has been struggling for, oh my God, since they met in China. From the first day, she vomited all over his penthouse. He had to bathe her, make sure she undressed her, bathe her. He didn't touch her, took care of her. It's not even up to 2 weeks. She was telling the man that, oh, there's a problem. Her brother-in-law, they are threatening her, because the money they used to help her to come to China, they want to, destroy her. Oh, she's afraid. How much is it? Then the poor man have to pay thousands of dollars and send it to Nigeria to so-called brother-in-law that traffic her. How many women out there have cheated on their husband after 3 months traditional wedding? Then the man forgave you. Then the man have to live with another cheating. When you are pregnant, you are telling a man you are pregnant with your second child. You are telling a man that you are living under the same roof, that you don't know whether the child you are carrying is his. How many women out there have done that? How many men, how many of your sons can live in that kind of environment? And the man has to wait until the child is born before he can see by himself. How many of your sons can live with that? How many of your sons can live with one eye closed because your wife is saying, I'm going to stab you when you sleep? How many? Because that is why I say we are all women. We are all women. We are mothers. Whether you have a child or not, you are still a mother. That is the way we were brought up. You are a mother of all. You are a queen, a real queen, a mother of the earth. Why are you ganging up to destroy this man that Cora knew? I've helped her family. Your village are nobody in Nigeria. They are poor family. Please go and research us. Don't believe all the nonsense this family is telling you. Rich family, cultured family, family that are solid in Nigeria, family that have good level in Nigeria. They will never behave like your village.
Not online. No.
Yes, sir. So all of you, some of you foreigners, all these black foreigners who are glamorizing what is evil. We don't do that in Nigeria. Please research very well. Stop shaming us. Blessing, I'm so sorry. You see that video you playing? It triggers. It is sad. This is evil. It is evil. Thank you so much.
Wow, thank you.
Athena
oh my
is
God.
not going to take care. When Athena is rejoicing, Athena is going to stay home. If Cora wants, when the children are with her, she can take them to any daycare or whatever. But when they are with Justin, they are not going to take care. June is starting pre-K this week in Jesus' mighty name, and that is a big stepping stone for that child. And she deserves it. It's a beautiful public school. And Cora was aware July 2023. And that's the matter of fact. Thank you so much.
Wow, thank you. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, I'm going to continue to play. I think Cora has really designed her business model on social media. Drama is her content now, negativity. Well, I'm like, how miserable can you be as a human being if your life is filled with one problem to the other, or you want to sell all your life problems online? Another call. Hello, good evening.
Hey, Blessing.
Hi.
Yeah, I just want to contribute just a little bit.
Yes.
First of all, Blessing, I just want to tell you I'm so tired with this drama. The only thing is that I've invested so much in since the beginning. That's the only reason. I didn't even watch Cora. Most of the updates I just watch from you and from Truth Teller. I'm sure I'm talking for a lot of people. We are tired of this drama. Every day is something. We are tired. I'm sure plenty of people are not going to agree with me, but I think I blame Justin for all this nonsense going on around. The reason that I said that, Blessing, is we all saw what Cora did to that man online, telling people to go destroy his business, saying mean things, not just in her book, but her own life, on her online stuff, saying she was she was this by that guy, she was that, all kinds of things she said about that man. I don't know why he has not taken the legal action against against her. Especially when the court documents clearly states that no party should be dragging each other, especially online.
Yes.
He is encouraging all of this. I do not know what his intentions are, but Justice, I just want to tell you that we are tired of reporting. We are just tired. You need to take actions. That's why she's doing this every day. The last time I mentioned it about him taking actions legally, and then some people were like, oh, it's money and stuff and money. And yes, it's money. But guess what? They have lawyers. He just needs to bring out those videos that she was making. Those are proof for her destroying his livelihood. That is huge in California. You take those to lawyers, they will jump on that. They're going to do no win, no pay. They have those kind of lawyers. They take your case for you until you win that case, and then you pay them with whatever amount of money. He can do that. I do not know why he's encouraging this to go this long. I've never seen such. I don't know. Every day is something. Come and throw him under the bus every single day, and he's okay with that. So that's why I'm saying I blame him. Justin, we are tired. We cannot fight. It's been 2 years almost. Is it not a year? And we're just tired. Come on. And Cora, we all know you do not want your kids around you. I don't know what kind of a mother are you. For your kid to go to school at 7:30 to 2:30, you say that's not enough. If you don't know, let me tell you as a mom that lives here in California, that's the normal school hour. My kids go to school at 7:50. They get up at 2:50. And that's a very long time for me. That's a very long time for me. I pick them up, bring them home, feed them, bathe them, and make them study. They watch a little TV, and then they go to bed. That is how plenty people live in this place. I don't know what kind of a mother are you, that you want to drop your kid off at 6 o'clock and pick your kid up at 6 o'clock. I don't know what kind of a woman are you. If you don't want those children, give them to their father. We are tired. Every day, new drama. I'm so tired. I've been planning. Sometimes I don't even watch no more. It's every day is something else. Blessing. Can this woman just put all this online stuff and tackle this man as the father of your child? This is very simple. Saying they don't have good schools. 90% of the people in this state go to public school, and you're not better than them, and your kids are not better than those other kids. And if you want your kids in public school, pay the money.
In private school.
Legacy fee is like $40,000, $35,000 a year. Pay it, you can afford it. This is very simple. You will just sit down and look which school is the most, which one is better. The one in your zone or the one in Justin's zone. It's very simple. And you both agree to which one the kid is going to go to. You live close to your ex-husband. So this is very simple. Simple. Stop bringing this drama for people to be cursing this man every day.
Wow.
But like I said, I blame Justin. Justin, if you're listening, I blame you. I blame you for this. We are tired of fighting for you. Try to fight for yourself now. Take legal action against this woman. If you don't have the money, they have lawyers that can tackle this case. And when you win the case, which I'm sure you will win because of everything we've seen online, even a blind man can watch those videos, even though they are blind. I'm going to tell you, you will still win that case. Because we are tired of this nonsense, Blessing. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Wow. The drama, the continuous drama and all the pettiness online that she brings is just a sign, actually, that she is immature and that she is not a real woman. She's not a full woman, a woman in control of her life. A real woman would be able to take care of her problems, her life issues. And when she needs assistance, she needs counsel, she knows the right place to go to. And when she has everything solved, if she feels like, okay, I want to share this with my followers, she can share it with them, maybe to also help whoever is going through the same thing. But for her, she doesn't try to figure out things with her ex or discuss things or to try to find a way to balance out things or to secure peace. No, once something happens or once she claims something happens, she's coming to social media with the purpose of implanting that seed of hate in the hearts of the people who listen to her. Oh, the child's mouth is not properly brushed whenever she goes to the father. Earring, just this week alone, school fees. Like, come on now. You have to be swimming in bitterness. You have to be a sadist. That you can find the beautiful things in life with your children, that you have to only and always remember your ex. And oh my God, what do I have to say about him today that he did wrong? Like, it's a bit pitiful that you're just in this space after divorce, that you're still in that bitter hole. A lot of women, they divorce and they are happier. You don't even hear them making reference to their ex. If they do, they are trying to tell you, oh my God, I'm happier. Not because, oh, he did this, he did that. Oh, this, you're just bitter. Okay, let me continue to play before the video gets too long.
And I know that that's not a lot of time. And also, it's very far away from where I live. And also very, very, like almost like 40 minutes away from where I live. I understand that she has to be 5 for kindergarten. This is not kindergarten. This is transition TK. Transition TK.
And like I said, transitional kindergarten, which is TK, it's not transition TK. Transitional kindergarten. Let me pull up that image again. Where did we even stop? I think we stopped here. Right. Okay, let me see if I can remove the comment so that we can read everything. Okay, let me put this one. Wow, what a dramatic ball of a human. Do I have to enroll my child in TK? TK is not attending school, only becomes mandatory when a child turns 6 years old, and that is the proper kindergarten. Like, okay, let me just play. Let me play.
is different from kindergarten. This stuff you apply for year in advance. Are you guys joking right now? I have to apply for it a year in advance. I did.
She lied. She lied. So, what did you apply for? If you applied a year in advance, what are you then crying in July asking people how things work? Oh, so what happens to the children born in so and so year? If you had applied a year before, you would know the answer to your questions in July. What a liar. Initially, she was like, "Are you for real?" And then later she was like, "I did." Like, come on, you're such a liar. I don't know how a human being can just be lying back to back to back. Ah, gosh.
To apply for it a year in advance. I did. I am in a Head Start program right now, and the Head Start is only from 7 to 2 p.m., which is not a lot of time. And the Head Start program is 30 minutes away from me. Every state is different. In NC, they go to pre-K at 4. Exactly. Like, I want to be able to take her to transition kindergarten. I don't want her wasting away any time.
But she should go to pre-K. Why do you want to take her to transitional when she doesn't qualify for transitional? You see how stupid you sound. A mother of two struggling for nonsense content on Facebook when you lack adequate knowledge to guide you through whatever you. Oh, God. Sometimes I'm just like, this girl is actually from Nigeria. Like, she's a disgrace to Nigerians. Honestly, she's like, I don't have a better word.
So ever. That's the reason why I moved where I moved. I thought that it would be like free school, nice school.
Okay, that's the reason I moved where I moved. I thought. So why would you move when you were not sure of where you're going to? At the beginning of the video, she said the reason she moved was because of the good school district. So it was like she sounded like she had already done her research and she was sure that, things would be well organized for her child. That's why she moved in there. That's why she bought a home there. And now she's saying because she thought. So you just go and buy a $1.6 million mansion because you just think it's going to be excellent education wise for you. God. Who gave birth to this human being? I do not understand. So that house you bought there, you didn't even put your children into consideration when you were choosing that location or that home. Because if you had looked into all these areas of their life, I don't think you would have gone. If you're sounding like you're sounding now, oh, the school is too far, oh, this, you would have known all these things for sure before buying a house there. Not buy a house there first and hope that things will be like. Now, I'm sure she's regretting she bought that house because she bought it in the mood of competition with Justin. He didn't even buy a house. So what was your headache? He did not even purchase a house, but you wanted to do something bigger so that you could trend more than he was trending. But after you bought the house, did you even trend like that? I don't think so. I don't think there was too much noise around you buying a house. But it's not something you can just buy and replace or buy and give back. Well, you can always resell, but come on, is it worth it? Is the competition worth it? Are people still talking about, oh, she bought a house? No. They're going to talk about it in the blogs 1 day, 2 days, highest 1 week, and it's over. But you have to pay the mortgage. 10,000, how much? I don't know how much you're paying. Just live your life. Justin doesn't have to be your yardstick. Live your life. Do what you can afford. Do what makes you happy. Not, oh, he's doing this, so I'm also going to do that so that people can talk about me. It's going to make you really miserable, honestly. Okay, let me quickly play.
It's not a lot of time.
So she's complaining that the duration of a school day where where she found, or the people she was talking to, the program, the public school program, it's not a lot of time because they close 2 p.m. 2:30, as she said. So that's her complaint here.
The good thing about it, though, is that it's free compared to the 1,800 I've been paying for this year.
She said 1,800. Okay. So she said the good thing is that, okay, so she doesn't have a problem with the child going to a public school, right?
Per month. This one's free, but it's just that it's so far away, and it's just 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. There are no aftercare programs with this program. It's not 7 to 2. I said 7:30 to 2 o'clock.
I don't understand why she's so keen on aftercare or for the child to stay long hours. I don't understand it. If you guys do, help me out. Help me out. Like, okay, I'm working now. I have a boss. I'm not working for myself. So if I'm at work, I cannot be with my kid. So I think it would be understandable that, okay, for working parents, they want their children to be, taken care of. And then when they get home, they can pick their kids or whatsoever. But when you don't have a boss over your head, you determine your own time. Why so keen on, oh my God, the time is not long enough. They are closing at 2:30 or 2 p.m., whatever. Oh, it's not long enough. So how long do you want the child to be away? And this is a child that doesn't even stay with you all month long. This child only comes like every week, right? Every other week. So you have one whole week to yourself. And then the other week, that child goes to the dad. And the following week, the child comes back. Don't you want to spend half of the day with that child? So you just want the child to be away till 6 p.m. And then the only time you really spend time with them is Saturdays. And then Sunday, you take them back to daddy. Because when that child closes at 6 p.m., the next thing is dinner, shower, go to bed. So how much time do you actually spend with these children? And then you're saying, oh, I miss them, I miss them, I miss them. But you really want them to be outside of the house. Okay.
And who's gonna wake up at 7:30? Usually I'm dropping her off at 8:30. Yes.
This person is a drama queen. So the school is not even starting at 7:30. The school starts at 8:30, but she's calculating the waking up time, and she has a problem with that. So the place June goes to right now, what time does June go? I'm sorry I'm asking these questions, but I don't know. I really don't know. What time does the child go? I mean, the place she was going, the daycare. Because she's saying, who is going to wake up at 7:30? Like it's too early. Hey, God.
I'm dropping her off at 8:30. Yes, who's going to wake up at 7:30?
Okay, we have a call. Hello, good evening.
Okay, so just a quick answer for your question, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So remember, June is in daycare.
Mm-hmm.
Daycare is a private, like one of those little companies that they have kids from sometimes like 3 weeks old to when they're ready to start school. You can drop them off anytime you want. Mostly, I think you cannot just drop them maybe after maybe
10,
9 o'clock.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes, but you can drop off at 8. You can drop 8:30. You can drop 9, and you can pick up any time as well. You can pick up after they wake up from the nap, or you can pick them up at 6 o'clock.
No,
like,
I'm asking, I know that, but I'm asking practically for those people who watch her live video. Sometimes she would prepare the kids for school in the morning. Around what time does she do that? That's what I really want to know.
Before Before, I used to see like 8 o'clock. Like she said, she takes the kid like 8:30, sometimes 9 o'clock.
Okay.
She does that. But the problem now is, if the school is gonna start at 7:30, she's gonna wake up. Remember, she's not a normal person. Like waking up at 7 to her is like, oh, who's gonna wake up at 7? Well, that's how normal people wake up if they have kids. We wake up at 6 o'clock. That's how we wake up. Okay, if you don't know, let me just tell you as a mom, wake up early to get our kids ready. But now, when this kid is gonna start a real school that is not a daycare, let me say 7:30. That kid is supposed to be in school at 7:30. Guess what? They're gonna be marking her tardy every time she is late for school, and they're gonna call up the parents, and that's gonna be a problem. So that's what she's facing at right now. So she better put her act together, or else she's gonna be in even a serious problem. Either private school or public school, whichever one. When they say 7:30, Cora, you need to take your kids at 7:30. So don't wake up because you wake up at 8:30. Lay in bed. Don't take your kids to school. Thank you.
Thank you. Ah, gosh. I've never in my life heard a mom ask, who is going to wake at 7:30? 7:30, that's a luxury for many moms. 7:30? That's late, actually. But for her to even ask, like, it's not important enough for me to wake. Why should I wake up at 7:30? We're not talking about, okay, my child has to go for football or for dancing, whatever, Saturday morning, and you're like, oh my God, Saturday morning, who is going to wake at? We're talking about school now, or preschool or transitional, whatever you want to call it, and you are asking on social media, who is going to wake up at 7:30? Let's continue to listen.
Who is this one? Get up at 6. Go and tell your mother to get up at 6. Who are you telling? Who are you instructing that? I beg, get out. Oh, did you say who's gonna wake up at 7:30? Yeah. Because I ain't gonna do that. Public schools is free. I do wake up at 6 a.m. every day, but you don't know the amount of things I have to do at 6 a.m.
And that was the point. I was like, this is actually a surrogate mom. I really apologize to moms out there if this doesn't sound right. And I might actually have to take my word back. But when I heard this, look, that one she first said of, oh, who is going to wake up at 7:30? It's not even as bad as. Actually, I wake up every day at 6. But do you know the amount of things I have to do? Whoa. So you would rather wake up at 6 to do a lot of other things for yourself, your music, your Facebook, than wake up early to prepare your child for school. You didn't ask yourself who is going to wake up at 6 just because of Facebook or just because of studio sessions or just because. No, you are asking who is going to wake up at 7:30 to prepare your child. We're not talking about your niece or your neighbor's child, your own born child out of your own womb. Hey. But you'd wake up at 6 to do a lot of other things. You guys, just listen again. This, for me, I was like, oh my God. Men, before you lay with a woman, let me just play it first before I just round off. Like, gosh.
But you don't know them. Because I ain't gonna do that.
Hey, you ain't gonna do that for your child.
Oh, did you say who's gonna wake up at 7:30? Yeah. Because I ain't gonna do that. Public schools is free. I do wake up at 6 a.m. every day, but you don't know the amount of things I have to do at 6 a.m.
Wow. So those other things you have to do at 6 a.m. are more important than you prepping your children or your child for school at 7:30. I think Justin is fitter as a father than you as a mother to those children. Really, because these are sacrifices 99% of responsible parents have to make. We sacrifice sleep. Otherwise, don't bother bringing any child into this world. So who is going to help you wake up? If you cannot wake up to prepare your own child, or you find it like a burden, it's not easy. And I know it's normal. Sometimes you complain like, oh my God, I have to lose sleep. That's different. But here you're putting your own activities before. You don't even see the importance of you having to wake up at 7:30. You don't understand that, okay, it's a phase. The child is still 4. One day, maybe the child will be 12 and she'll be able to get up by herself and bathe and go to school. But at this age, you are the mom. No one will do it for you. Well, you can hire a nanny. You have a nanny, right? But it's quite a shame, honestly, to hear a mother say these words. It's really, really, I feel sorry for that child. I honestly do. No, I really do. Like, and that child is going to grow up one day to hear her mom sounding like, I'm not willing to make this sacrifice for you. I want you to be out of the house for many, 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 many long, long, long hours. Like, hi, God. Men, stop looking at sexiness. You see a woman, you're like, oh my God, she looks so sexy. It's not every sexy woman you want to make children with. Some women are just good enough for you to bash. When I say bash, you know what I mean. In bed, you bash them in bed, you go your way, they go their way. You don't let them bring forth an offspring in your name, because it's going to be from one heartache to the other. These are not natural mothers. This no, it's like I said, it's a pity, especially for the children. So let me see if I still have, anyways, just to educate her, since her sister doesn't see the illiterate she has, since Nancy doesn't realize that her own sister needs education, let the analyst do it here. Transitional kindergarten. This is the eligibility per school year or by school year, right? In this year, a child is only eligible when that child turns 5 between, oh my God, I can't see. Okay, I'm going to remove the comment so that I can see the date. But I believe it's June. Between September 2nd of this year and June 2nd, 2024. And June doesn't fall in that category because she is going to, well, let me just remove the comment so that I'm sure of what I'm saying. Blah, blah, blah. Where is that comment? I hope I can find it. No, I cannot find it. Okay. Yes. Okay. April 2nd. So for a child to be able to go to TK, she was struggling like, oh my God, you guys, I want June to go to TK and I'm trying to register her, but I'm getting lots of pushbacks and all of that. The child doesn't even qualify for TK this year, this school year, because she's not going to be 5 between September 2nd of this year and April 2nd of next year. And then in the next school year, being 2024 to 2025, a child is eligible for TK when that child turns 5 between September 2nd and June 2nd. And we know that June is going to be 5 next year, July. So definitely she will go to normal school next year. I believe she will go to normal kindergarten because it starts in September next year. Because she's going to be 5 already in July. So definitely she's going to qualify for kindergarten next year. So that video was just drama for nothing, just drama for nothing, especially when we are hearing now that she gave consent. And I can already almost believe in the sense that even if we have to fill forms, even now, I'm not divorced or whatsoever, I always have to sign and my husband signs whenever we have to fill anything for our children. we both sign. So, like, let me read comments. I don't know if there's any other thing I need to show you guys before we end the video. But it's just a shame that a mother, a supposed mother, and I said it in the title of this video, she's just clueless. You cannot take your time to just take the matters of your children really, really serious. Like, okay, this thing pertains my child. It's important for their education. I'm going to do research. I'm going to go to offices. Some people mentioned some school administrative locations that she could have gone to. Some callers mentioned it. Some people wrote it in the comments. She ran to the courthouse to file for Justin to pay 3 months, but she couldn't run to a school area to go and ask information. She said, oh, I was calling. I made some calls, but all the people I called, they told me, they told you she doesn't qualify, probably. But no, it has to be content on Facebook. Let me see if there's anything I need to show you guys before we end it today. So let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know what you think about all of this. Okay, let me grab my other phone if I know where I put it. Oh my God, this is such a pathetic situation. She just needs to grow up, be mature. She's so immature, like, oh my God, behaving like a teenager, coming to talk about your ex. He did this, he did that. Oh my God, what is this? Every day, and also discussing matters that concern your children. I don't know if those children are going to grow up to enjoy everything you're doing with their name today. I don't know if they're going to grow up to say, oh, thank you, mom, you talked about me like this. Or thank you, mom, you disclosed this part of my life to your viewers, to strangers that I don't even know. I don't know if they are going to be pleased. You're not even thinking of that. Your brain is so dense that you cannot even reason and tell yourself, oh my God, what are the possible repercussions of what I'm doing now? You're just so focused on content, making money, and destroying another man. That's just your focus for now. And it's a shame. And he is just ignoring you. That's even the most painful part. That he's behaving like he's not even seeing you. Isn't that disgraceful? Usually it's men that run after women, but these days it's you. You're just Justin. And I watched a clip from a blogger where someone called into her live stream, I think her fan, and that fan was telling her, I watch you and I watch Justin. Did you guys see her reaction? Like, she just reacted like, oh, you're betraying me. You're watching me and you're watching him. The same way she reacted when IJ told her that, yes, I liked his picture or I liked his video. So immature. Like, so they shouldn't watch him. Ah, you're such a loser. Honestly, you're such a big loser. Okay, let me just glance through comments before we go home. Someone says that's how narcissists behave. Remember, her sister diagnosed her. Her sister mentioned that she is a narcissist. Wow. Someone says, just tired of this drama and want all this to end. I wish I never. Oh, do you understand? And who brings the drama to the yard? Who does? You guys be honest now. Who is the dramatic one? Who is the one renewing the drama every day, even when things seem like they are calming down, people are talking less? Who puts fire again and just she just reminds us that, okay, we are still here, talk about us. It's Cora Obidi, the drama queen. Is Nyash no longer selling that drama has to be the order of the day? Is your Nyash out of market, out of trend, that it has to be drama now in the voices of your precious children. Okay, let me just see. I think I have a video I wanted to show, but I need to enter my other device. Otherwise, I'll just leave it for tomorrow because I'll still do a video tomorrow. So, Jesus, I cannot understand how it's because this thing, drama takes energy, eh? Drama takes energy. Your brain is at work constantly when you have to be bitter, angry. Oh, this one did that, that one did that. Like, gosh, you must be a sadist, like a typical real life sadist. Oh yeah, I remember now. So I watched a video. Oh gosh, that one. I need to play it for you guys if I can find it. I remember that's what she actually called Justin dustbin. Hey. Oh no, 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 no. You must be a disgrace to even your father. Eh? A disgrace to the Obidi son. I can't find the video. I thought I had it. She called him dustbin. My God. You're just bitter. You're just a scorned black woman. You're just bitter he dumped your ass. Okay, don't worry, you guys. I'm not ready for that. I can't find it for some reason, but maybe we'll do another video and I'll play it. Then I'll be more prepared than this. Ah, gosh. Someone says, even with all her yash and twerking, Justin dumped her and never looking back. Someone says, yes, she did. She was sitting in her car. She called him dustbin. She's so nonsensical. She's very, very angry. She's really angry. So when she said dustbin, maybe that made her feel better. But it's not going to take away your pain. It's not going to take away your sorrow. It's not going to take the misery in your life. You're still going to be the same bitter Korobidi. You go to bed bitter leaf, you wake up bitter leaf, you're dumped. He served you breakfast. You can't undo it. So just live with it. That's the consequence of your actions in your marriage and maybe also his actions. It takes two at the end of the day. But for everything you did wrong, this is the consequence: separation, divorce. And for everything he also must have done wrong, this is the consequence. But live with it. It's how graceful you treat it after divorce that makes people see that, oh my God, maybe this woman wasn't such a bad woman, but the way you are acting now, oh my God, people can tell that you were such a demon. You would frustrate a man without even opening your mouth. Okay, I'm getting a phone call. Good evening.
Hi, Blessing.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Hi, my sweetheart. Yeah, the video you're looking for, I just sent it for you. You had it, but you didn't know it. I just sent it for you on WhatsApp.
Okay.
The video you call him Dustin.
Oh, okay. Let me check.
Okay, my sweetheart.
Thank
Love
you. Thank you. Bye. Oh, sorry. I was so eager to to check my WhatsApp. Let me see. Oh my God, I have so many unread messages. So which one are you? Oh my God. Okay, let me see this one. Okay, I think I have. If I haven't answered your message on WhatsApp, just know that.
Registered June for.
Okay, this is it.
I just read from one of the hate bloggers that's been registered June for school. It ends at 3 p.m. She starts next week. No. How can he do that without Cora's consent? Also, he was out last night and no babysitters for the girls. Guys, Welcome to social media public life. I don't even know what to say to that. Are you reporting to me to go and beat the just dustbin, Justin? You want me
to go and beat the dustbin? This is what she has always wanted. The dragging that people drag Justin, she enjoys it. That's why she hasn't called her puppies to order. That's why she has never said. In fact, she has been sending them to go after him because she's endorsing what they are doing. They are calling him dustbin, and she just actually endorsed again, reaffirmed that she's cool with it and she's in it with them. She's speaking with one voice with those people. And how do you want to look your daughters in the face when they turn 10, 11, 12? What are you going to tell them? Look, even if you would call him dustbin to his face in private, I think it would be okay, family issues, you guys solve it. But how are they going to feel to know that you stood in public and you called him dustbin to everybody, their own daddy? This girl, she doesn't know what she's playing with. She's playing with fire. And I don't know. I think social media is just her life right now. She cannot do without it. She's addicted to it. It's so important to her. She almost cannot exist without social media. That is like her outlet. She cannot even behave like a normal human being with a social life, like to be socializing with real people, having conversations. Because if you can discuss with, for example, your sister, you're not going to feel the need to come and rant online. Like me, if I have issues, if I discuss with my husband, oh, this is what I'm going through, I'm pissed off, I wouldn't need to come and be ranting every day and be bitter online, transferring your bitterness, your sadness, your aggression to the people watching you. Always negativity on that platform. Always this and that and that. Oh my God, let me play something from, what's her name? From Frida. I think it's going to be part of the video I'm going to do tomorrow. I want to do a video on Frida, but let me just give you guys.
This message is head for review. Oh boy. Okay, I'm not gonna even open it. Okay. Let you go back and forth and engage. You know why people do that? Because it makes them money. If they don't have any attention. For example, if I come on live and I say, oh my God, oh, this worked out, this like, ooh, and I give you all that, and I noticed that, oh my God, a lot of people gave me a lot of money and I made $1,000. Guess what I'm gonna do? I will keep coming and say, oh my God, this water. Oh, I will keep doing it. But if you guys learn to ignore, they might realize that, okay, this lie is not working anymore. Let me look for another lie to tell. Let me look for another lie to tell. Because if you have talent, right, you don't need to bring other people down to uplift yourself or to make money. You just need to use your talent.
Damn. My God. Exactly. Because every time she comes and complains about one thing or the other that is not going right, she gets tasks. So she will keep doing it.
Thing in life, like, just because someone has a past don't mean you need to judge them, because me too, I have a past, but I made sure my past is peaceful. I'm always peaceful. I move forward in a peaceful way. And I don't come on here to offload all my problems on you guys, because I know you all.
Aye, Korobidi is a disgrace. And she might want to argue and say, well, I want to co-parent in peace, but he's not giving me the opportunity. He's always coming out to pretend he's the good father, but he's making things difficult. Then sort things out with him or with the court. You have no business discussing your relationship with social media. He's giving you a tough time. Ask him questions. Why are you doing this? Why can't we settle this? Why can't we do this? This is what we should agree on. Talk about it with him. If he's not complying, go to court. But always coming online to want to throw him under the bus, to want to complain, oh, he's doing this, so that we can do what? So that we can go and beat him up. so that we can bully him on your behalf. Right? Is that not what you want? That's why you're telling us. You're not telling us so that we can love him more. No. That's a disgrace. Just listen to Frida.
On here to offload all my problems on you guys, because I know you all are going through something. Everybody's going through something. It might be that job, that 10 million naira job that you're trying to, the contract you're trying to get. It might be the 100 million house you're trying to sell. You know, it might be that because you're looking for like things to do. You're looking for like your way. You're looking for your bag. So I can't dump all my problems on you.
Wow.
It's not fair to you. Because regardless of what everyone thinks, what you say and do on social media actually affects people. So do you want to affect them in a positive way or the negative way? I always choose positive, because positive, oh my God, it's so delicious. Like,
wow. You have to be a miserable human being to always come online to complain about one thing or the other. You have to be really in a dark place. Like, which other word? Look at yourself on the express road leading to depression. Always one thing or the other. It's even the brushing of teeth that I heard this, was it in the evening I watched it, that I was like, did you really have to even say this? Oh, June, when you go to your daddy, you tell your daddy to brush your tongue, okay? And you know you were live. You were live. Was it necessary? Oh, anytime you go to your daddy, your teeth always comes like, oh, you're so childish. Who else wants to get married to you after all this drama you're displaying? If you can do all of this drama, if you can do this much drama online, how much more the person you're living with in the same house? You're going to frustrate his entire existence because nobody's watching. It's just the two of you. You're going to make life a living hell if you can be this dramatic online. If you can lie that someone stole 200 videos, then you have to be the most. Let me not even go there. But anyways, let me play another one from.
Or these people, or this Facebook. You're not representing yourself properly. You definitely are not representing, people in the right way. What I do when I come on live is, if, for example, if I spill milk and the milk is already on the floor, I'm not gonna come on Facebook or social media to be like, oh my God, I spilled milk. The milk is all over the floor. Hey. No, I'm stressing you out. No, you know what I do? I wipe the milk off the floor, take care of my floor, dry it up, take the mop if I have to, mop the floor, and then I come on social media, Facebook, TikTok, wherever, and then I come on and I bring you joy. I bring peace.
And that's what real women do. They take care of things. Your child should be able to look at you and say, you're a super mom. You're a superhero. That's what makes you a mother, a real woman, not a child who would come online at every slight opportunity to come and rant and throw tantrums and behave like a nuisance. You take care of your issues. Every woman is going through something. And it's okay if you want to use whatever you're going through as your content. It's fine. That's also content. But why throw another person under the bus? Why involve another person? If you were just doing it for yourself, like, oh my God, I went to the toilet this morning and green poop came out of my body. Oh my God, what do I need to do? Am I sick? It's okay. You're talking about yourself. It's nobody's fault that green poop came out of your body. But the moment you come out to say, well, green poop came out because, well, when I was married, he used to give me this, then you're just a vile human being. You're just a wicked soul if you're like that. That you have to just make another person look bad in the name of creating content. You take care of business if you're a real woman. What you're doing, you're scaring real men away. You might get a man, but you're just going to know that you're going to get bitter leaf, or you're going to get a spinach man. You're not going to get a solid man, A well-grounded man is going to smell danger from afar, and you are a time bomb waiting to explode. From everything you're showing, you're damaging your own. Let me play one more from Frida. Like, oh boy.
Time I feel like if your account is verified, they kind of ignore a lot of things that you do a lot of really bad stuff that I see, and I'm like, so negative, block. Oh, and be like, this is so terrible to society. You are not being a good example of this community or these people or this Facebook. You're not representing yourself properly, and you definitely are not representing people in the right way. What I do when I come on live is, if, for example, if I spill milk,
Okay,
and the milk is
I
already
think I already played that. Whoa, it's been quite interesting, you guys. Very interesting. So, anyways, we have our conclusion about the whole. Wait, let me see this one. What do I have here? Oh, okay. So, anyways, the drama continues. The drama continues. So, we already know what's up with the school situation. The video she did was in July, and apparently, even after the child graduated daycare, she still let the child continue during the summer vacation. And now the child is officially going to, well, she's going to start pre-K, right? Yeah, this week. So that's the situation, and it's a public school, and you don't have to pay. So you're not going to hear complaints of, oh, he didn't pay, oh, I'm the only one paying school fees, and all of that. So I think I'm really going to end it here. I can't really find, there is a particular video I really, really wanted to play, but hey, I cannot just find it, but that's fine. We're going to do that next time. Should I read comments? Someone says, I was disappointed of Frida tagging Cora. Girl, you have to wait for my video tomorrow. That is going to be part of my video, and I understand your disappointment, but we are going to talk about it tomorrow. I'm going to post the video hopefully tomorrow. Yes, I will. Otherwise, I'll post it on Wednesday if tomorrow doesn't work out. But yes, we'll talk about that. We will talk about that and every other thing. Gosh. All right. I think it's a good time to end. We've been here now for 2 hours and I've really enjoyed myself. It's been a long live video, but at least it's giving us clarity. Videos like this are really important. We know where the story is coming from. We know where it's going to. We know the intention behind the rants and the tantrums, and it's a shame, honestly, that an ex can be this bitter. Just move on. If there are issues, just be a grown-up and just talk about it. I mean, if you can ask him to come and sign for your child's passport, that means you can also ask him why he removed earrings from the baby. You people could even talk to the extent of, according to you, he allegedly agreed to come. So you guys can even go back and forth and dialogue and agree, okay, we are going to do this, we're going to come, we're going to sign for the baby, and you are going to pay school fees. And then you guys talked about these things according to you. Although you said he didn't show up last minute. But if you guys could talk about all these things, then why didn't you talk about earrings? Or to find out what happened with the earrings and why he removed the earrings if he did. Everything mustn't be drama. Look, it would have been very fun and enjoyable if you people didn't have children, but you do. So think about them, consider them. Don't think they are going to be 4 and 1 forever. They're going to grow up and they're going to see and hear all these things. Because it's not a good look on you. It's not. And also, in fact, I'm not even going to advise. No, I'm not, because you're useless. It's not, I don't think it's going to matter what I say, because when someone is useless, the person is useless. No matter what you say, it really doesn't change anything. It doesn't change who they are. Who they are is their life first. And every other person, whether you're a husband, whether you're a sister, whether you're a child, you come second. And it's not, for me personally, my own thing is it's not supposed to be like that. I think your children, especially at this tender age, should come first. You as an adult, you can take care of yourself, but children at this age, they really cannot take care of themselves. So they should be your priority. They should always come first. And when they are well sorted out, then you come second. And actually, when your child comes first, it makes you also come first, if you think about it. Because if your children are good, you're good. If you're a good mom, if your children are fine, you're fine. Gosh, everyone is not a mother. Mm-mm. A lot of women can get pregnant and give birth, but no, not every woman has that motherly feeling in them. Okay, I want to thank you all. I hope you guys are going to look out and watch out for my video tomorrow. I pray that it works out tomorrow. I don't want it to be Wednesday, but we're going to try. So, thank you all for watching. Thank you all to those who called in and really gave their ideas about this situation and also their contributions and opinions. I really appreciate your voice. Thank you for doing so. And we are going to continue to follow this story. I don't think this is the end of it. It would be good if this would be the end of the drama, at least for the children. From a blogger perspective, the more the drama, the better. But if you're considering children, you'll be like, it's not worth it. It's disgraceful also. But hey, if she wants to wash her dirty linen in public, I've always said it. There are people who are going to sit down and help her to spread it even bigger. She would think, oh, I'm going to do it to make money. But at the end of the day, the disgrace of her washing her family story online is upon her head. She will be the one to carry the disgrace, just like the book she wrote. She wrote the book to make money and to destroy Justin. But who is carrying the disgrace of an adulterous woman, a girl who was a runs girl, an escort of old men, old enough to be her grandfather? That's her story. So the disgrace is upon her. So whatever she does, the consequences are on her. No one is I'm not gonna carry her consequences for it. It's none of my business. I'm gonna analyze her. But everything falls back on her. And she doesn't even, she's not a smart, she's not intelligent. She's not. Otherwise, she would realize, oh my God, why should everyone be using my own story for entertainment? No, I'm not going to let them have a field day talking about me. You're going to keep some things private. But she's just so stupid and blinded by, I want to make money, I want to make money. How much is it? You're going to finish spending it. By the time you pay mortgage for 1 year, you're going to, like, it's okay. Anyways, thank you once again. Good night to all of you. If it's nighttime, good morning, good day. I really do hope that the rest of your week is still going to be very productive and joyful and no drama in your life. Like, I pray you live a drama free life, no drama. And I pray that you do not come across people who will make your life a living hell. God forbid. God forbid. Thank you all once again for watching. I remain Blessing Njoh, the analyst, and I will catch you all on my next one.